Right. That's the second time that my fucking camera shut off on me while I was trying to record a fucking video. If it happens a third time, I'm not doing it. So I just want to do some goddamn Bound for Glory predictions. And I did a great video that didn't finish, and an adequate video that wasn't even that good. And they both got shut down on me. Fuck. So I was saying that this is the 13th Bound for Glory, and the Bound for Glories in the past, people always said we're going to be the last Bound for Glories, but they weren't. You know, TNA persevered. Out of all the Bound for Glories, this is the one that I'm excited for this one, but compared to all the other ones, I'm not that excited. I was a little bit more excited for Slammiversary, but I do know that Impact always delivers on their pay-per-views. Like, literally, every time that logo comes up and the Impact pay-per-view goes off the air, you're like, wow, I can't believe what I just watched. I felt that way in the Asylum years. I felt that way in the 2000s and in the 2010s. Every time I ordered one of their pay-per-views, I felt blown away because it felt like a pay-per-view. That's what it felt like. It felt like a pay-per-view. I attended Lockdown in 2014, and that felt like a pay-per-view. Bring that back, by the way, please. So yeah, this card, it looks pretty much stacked, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do my predictions now. I do understand that Alberto El Patron's coming back. I know he was gonna be the face of the company before him and Jeff Jarrett dropped the ball. Jarrett had his own habits that led to that, whereas Alberto El Patron, he had a bad woman. He didn't even do it. His suspension wasn't necessary. Given the fact that this Impact really didn't have a lot to work with because they didn't have anything to air. They blew their load in August and taped everything, so they had nothing to air here. And I know Hurricane Irma kind of fucked things up for them. They're just filling the 2 hours of clip shows because of they don't have any taping material. But hopefully after this pay-per-view they will. Anyway, Alberto El Patron was supposed to work Jeff Jarrett. I wanted to see that only because we haven't seen Jarrett on TV in a while. And Alberto deserves to wrestle at Bound for Glory, but he's not working, but I think he'll be back. And face or heel, I still look forward to seeing what he's going to do. I'd love to see a feud with him and Johnny Impact for the title, but yeah, he's coming back and I can't wait because he's one of my favorites. 5150 Street Fight for the Impact Tag Team titles. LVE defense against LAX. I don't think OVE knows what they're getting into. I was going to say they win and disband the LAX, but no, you can't disband the LAX. They're the most influential faction in Impact, and I got to see them live. So I think that they're winning the titles back. OVE doesn't stand a chance, right? Next, we have six-pack challenge. Trevor Lee defends the title against Desmond Xavier, Matt Sydal, Sanjay Dutt, Petey Williams, and Garza Jr. So yeah, that's six of them, right? Now, this is all you have for Garza Jr., huh? Alright, I was going to pick Matt Sydal, but I'm picking Garza Jr. I think he doesn't really strike me as an X Division guy. Like, to me, he should be in the heavyweight division, but I think Garza Jr. is bringing the X title home, especially since they've given him so much airtime. He kind of out of nowhere, but hey, he deserves it. Also, I don't know if it's an Ultimate X match or a six-pack challenge, but hopefully it's a six-pack challenge. It might even be an elimination match. But yeah, Garza Jr. is my pick. Next we have Bloody Mary, the Red Wedding match. I'm guessing the Red Wedding match is a woman's first blood match. Rosemary really needs this victory. She hasn't won on pay-per-view in a while. If you want to give Taya the victory, give this one to Rosemary. But let Taya win the rubber match in the tapings. But give this win to Rosemary. Rosemary, her and Allie are the two most over knockouts. And they're both Canadian. All three of them are Canadian, actually. So Rosemary will get a pretty big pop here. But yeah, give the victory to Rosemary. She really needs this win. You dig? Now next we have the six-man tag match. Team AAA versus Team Impact. Now when the Alliance of AAA first came in, I said, you should, instead of doing them versus EC3 and James Storm, you should do add Eddie Edwards and Pagano to the match. And that's what they're doing. I said if you're not going to do that here, do that at Bound for Glory. They're doing it at Bound for Glory. I was really surprised that they were able to get the Mexican talent on board to work in Canada. And I love the alliance with AAA. I would love them to go over, but in Mexico, Team Impact's been going over, but in Impact, the alliance with AAA's been going over so much. So I do think that they're gonna win. Impact's gonna win at Bound for Glory. And why shouldn't they? Why should they lose? Because there's their pay-per-view, you know? Even though I love the alliance with AAA. But yeah, Team Impact's my pick. Next we have Grado in a Monsters Ball versus Abyss. And if Grado loses, he's gone. Abyss is gonna destroy him. That's it. Sinister Minister is gonna be in the house. And Abyss is gonna destroy Grado. I love Grado, but I don't see him pinning Abyss, bro. Not just that, if Grado has to leave, he'll find a way to come back because he's Grado. I mean, this man's been fired. He's been deported. There's nothing for him to do in Impact because they took Laurel Vaness from him already. But if he'll find a way to come back, he always does, even if it's not like right away. I understand they let go of Rockstar Spud, but Spud isn't Grado, you know. So yeah, Abyss is gonna win a Monsters Ball. Now next we've got the American Top Team, Lashley and Mo versus Bonner and Moose. They've made this match a really big deal, and I like the build-up. I hate Dan Lambert, and I hate his team, but I love King Mo, I love Lashley, I love Moose. Stephon Bonner is the American title. Moose is the one man that's never had the world title that deserves it. And I've seen Moose live. He's coming down here next month. But I could see American Top Team winning. But I think that Moose and Bonner are going to win because here's the thing. Moose always brings these guys in and he teams with them on pay-per-view. And they always get victory, right? The American Top Team is going to lose because Lashley was supposed to leave anyway. Remember that? I think he just wants to put someone over on the way out. And he also needs his paycheck for Bound for Glory. So I think he's just doing this to put Moose over because he loves working with Moose. So yeah, Stephon Bonner and Moose are going to win and they're going to beat the American Top Team. And we'll never see them again, hopefully. Now this match was supposed to be a four-way match for the Knockouts title. Taryn Terrell versus Ali versus Gail Kim, who's retiring, versus Sienna, who's the champion. This match is really hard to predict because, well, first of all, Taryn's out, so it's a triple threat. I was going to say bring the Red Wedding match winner there and put them in there, but no, don't do that. I would get super chubby if Ava Story were to fill in for Taryn and win, but I don't see it happening. Allie is over just like Rosemary, and this is her home country, so she should win. It's also Sienna's birthday that day of Bound for Glory, and Sienna's been on top of the world all year long, so she should win. Here's why I picked Gail Kim, though. She's retiring as champion. This is the 10-year anniversary of the Knockouts division. Who won the belt, the first Knockouts title? Gail Kim. And when she steps down, we're going to be able to have a great moment with her retiring as champion, this legend. And then what we have to look forward to at the Canadian tapings, a Knockouts journey to crown the new champion. They might bring some women in. They might use some of the women they have now, like Amber Nova and Ava Story. One thing they could do is, I heard they're bringing in Ricochet and Tessa Blanchard. So if that happens, we might see her debut and compete in the tournament. So yeah, all three of these women had a reason to win. So did Taryn Terrell before she left. But and it's Sienna's birthday, so it's probably a big deal for her. And I wouldn't really take the belt off her now, but Gail Kim, this is her hometown, so I do think she's going to retire as champion in her home country. And then we'll see that Knockouts tournament. Main event. With Alberto gone, the best option was to find the new franchise player, face of the company, the guy. Johnny Impact, his name is Impact, the show's name is Impact. Eli Drake already beat him once, which I don't know why you did that, but anyway, Eli Drake already beat him. Johnny Impact versus Eli Drake for the global title or the world title. Eli Drake loses to Johnny Impact. Johnny Impact wins the championship. This man's been on top of the world in every promotion this year. I'm going to keep calling them GFW until Bound for Glory because even though they're not GFW anymore, they were when the tapings were done. But Impact, they're getting a new belt and everything. So Johnny Impact wins against Eli Drake in the main event. And I'm sure Chris Adonis will be there, but Johnny Impact will prevail. He's going to take him to Slam Town. Eli Drake. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Impact. So yeah, Johnny Impact wins, and that's my Bound for Glory predictions. Sorry for this video if you guys didn't like it, but the first two were better. I'm looking forward to this show, regardless, because I'm sure it'll be good. You know, the build-up would have helped it, but at least the payoff is going to be good. That's what you always can be sure about these Impact shows. So yeah, I can't wait for Bound for Glory, and I can't wait for the new tapings, because Lord knows that they need some more tape material. So yeah, enjoy Bound for Glory, everybody. And I'll review that when I can. I don't know how long, but I'll review it when I can. Until next time, take it easy. Impact.